Mm.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And we'll get a look here at Derrick Henry. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Texans offense heading out behind their quarterback in his second season. Last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year, C.J. Stroud.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Stroud now to throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
All right.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Now Stroud finds his man. It's John Mechie. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. There's a nice move. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw it. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Stroud out of the gun here. And he's got it. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Trenton Simpson, well, he just flew in there to drop him.
It's now 4th down and goal.
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Fairbairn is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. 2nd such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Hey, report.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 15 carries, 78 yards, and a touchdown.
And they've already clinched the playoff berth, so I'm eager to see how they approach this game because some teams' philosophy is to go ahead and get guys out. Other teams' philosophy, continue to do what you're doing best. I expect them to go ahead and use their top guys all the way through this one.
Jackson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Hey, report.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Throw caught by Flowers. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 more there and another first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now second down. The Ravens had 10 and 5 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Whoa.
From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Danico Autry in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Now it's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up 4th down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me,
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the serve? What was the return on?
It was a backhand. A really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on the whole thing. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing now is Stroud. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Stroud. This ball caught by Mechie. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Repeated the last play, going to Mechie here. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5.
Here we go.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
At the Ravens' 14-yard line.
Stroud sets up the play action. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Jackson now. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Ravens.
Now Jackson. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Sheds him off at the 45, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards to pick up there, good for a Raven first. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll take this to the 46.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. Jackson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he will have a Ravens first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
13.
Throwing is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Jackson from the shotgun. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Again, Jackson. On target to his man, likely. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. To throw is Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. The Texans offense and Nico Collins heading onto the field. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And Stroud now to throw. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Final play of the half. Stroud. That's complete. It's Collins. So we've reached halftime here on Christmas Day. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. The tackle made by Eric Murray.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Yeah.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A short one there. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Texans scoop it. There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit. But how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. In motion, Aguilar. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down. They go play action with Jackson. A quick throw, but incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Off the option, here's Henry. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles. Because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Here's Stroud. It's caught downfield by Mechie. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. Back now in Houston, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. Now Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll give it to Mixon. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Another try for Mixon. And this run not much better than the last. I don't think this one got back to the line of scrimmage either. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
An 18-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
First down, Ravens.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot. Hey, it's hot.
Jackson eluding the pressure right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Texans are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. Throwing now is Stroud. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Crossing route, he finds Likely. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Jackson will throw again. Complete to Likely. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's 1st down. Jackson. He's into the secondary, and he gets it all the way down to the 3.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To throw is Stroud. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Texans send the punter out as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down 27-20, 1:04 on the clock. They need a touchdown to the PAT to tie it as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Get high. No, we change it.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here's Jackson. That'll be caught. Wallace hauls it in. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Holding, offense.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Jackson to throw. Connecting with Aguilar. And he's out right at the 25.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Completes it to Aguilar.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn.